family disruption, domestic violence, mental health issues. There's endless possibilities, too many to even think about, really. People can be only one step away from crashing. You lose a job, you've got a big mortgage, you've got a family, something goes wrong, you can't pay the bills, it all falls apart, you end up on the street. Where do you go? Who do you turn to? Hopefully you end up somewhere like this at Hutt Street or any of the services that are around.
I did never expect to be that way, but situations can change and I had to leave, and if I didn't, I don't know what would have happened to me, so I had to. I had no family, I had no friends, I was frightened, very stressed and very upset. So I had to rely on all the support of Hutt Street, and without that support, I wouldn't have coped.
What we do at Hutt St Centre is allow you to rest, to take the time for you to get to know us, for you to trust us, and then we start talking to people about what the services are and what those choices and opportunities are that we can help them avail themselves of. Sometimes that may be a house, sometimes it may be education, it could be getting back involved in a footy team. It starts letting people get involved in community life again, to take full citizenship up, if you will. Some of our most successful stories about people entering the workforce are people who are still actually sleeping rough. So for some, it's not a house first, it's about self-respect. It's about feeling confident again. It's about feeling valued. It's about feeling worthy of something.
Blew all my money on the poker machine, and I had no rent money and had no money to get a taxi and didn't even have a bit of money to go and buy a bit of food. And 4 days later, me and my missus and me and my 2 sons and my 2 daughters were sort of like in the car and broke as a bum. And I seen it in the newspaper. If you need help for homeless people, come to Hutt Street and we can talk to you and help you.
Breakfast is on at 7:30. All you need to do is go and register at the front counter. We'll have our volunteers who are brilliant. They'll just help you through that process.
In the meal centre, we offer breakfast and lunch 5 days a week and a takeaway lunch on a Saturday morning. Apart from sustenance, we give social interaction. We might be the only person that says, "How are you today, George?" Sometimes we get to know it's going to be a birthday for that person, so we can greet them with a happy birthday. And it's just giving them what we take for granted in our everyday life. This is the only thing that they have to look forward to most days is lunch, and so we aim to put down a dish that they're going to enjoy and make them happy.
There's a nurse here every morning from 7 o'clock all day. There's a doctor twice a week, social work services, referral services to all sorts of things. You can bring all your gear in. We've got a secure storage room.
What would I do without my storage?
You only get one spot, but that's it. We can look after your gear and keep it safe.
Well, without these lockers, I tell you what, man, I would have lost so much stuff.
Washing we can do. We've got free washing machines. Just bring your gear out, we'll do it for you. Well, we won't fold it, but we'll wash it and dry it, and we can store it for you. And an op shop, so we've got fresh socks, undies, clothes, you name it. All your basic stuff we can help you with.
Hutt Street helped me go over that stage in life, and a few friends said, "You're looking a lot better, mate, since you've been going to Hutt Street." So it made me become stricter, happier and more sensible.
Homeless people often feel like they're invisible because people don't stop and talk to them, don't offer them a hand. They tend to judge them. So it can be quite intimidating to walk into any service to talk about what's going on in your life that's led to homelessness.
Don't be afraid or ashamed to come to Hutt Street. They got the most beautiful staff, they got the most beautiful family and the most beautiful friends you could ever find in Hutt Street.
Hutt Street found me some accommodation, which is good. I meet regularly with my caseworker and I still need the support from Hutt Street because they're very positive. It's very important to me. It's community and it's essential for me.
That's one of the sort of hidden things. If you don't have an address, how do you get mail? How do you keep linked in with Centrelink, family or whoever you need to be linked with? You don't exist if you haven't got a letterbox. You organise to have your mail sent here to 260 Hutt Street, and we store it, put it into order. I'll look through the mail list every day, and if I recognise the name, I'll just deliver it personally.
We can assist you with employment. It might be training, education, it might be a case manager to assist you with housing. So we can work with you, look at what skills you have got, what you might want to do in the future, and then we'll match you with someone who can assist you with that.
Got all of us our white cards, our driver's licence, 100 points of ID. Those that have wanted to go and do further education, I've got a friend out here at the moment that's getting ready to go to university. We've got a lot of staging, so we've got a lot of scaffolding.
The band, they fire up every Tuesday afternoon. We've had some really talented musos here over the years, and the guys in the band are really committed. They played at the Walk a Mile, they played out the front. It's a great gig for everyone to get together.
A lot of people talk to me and they in similar situations that I am in, and we can become friends and, you know, someone to laugh with and that.
All the Hutt Street staff make me feel relaxed. They listen, they communicate, they don't judge, and it's the support that's got me through. I was very frightened, very shy, very timid, very teary, very upset, and I've changed a lot.
It can happen to anyone, and it does happen to everyone. We've had most successful business people come through here, politicians on both sides, school leaders, principals, students, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunties, they've all come through Hutt Street. Hopefully what we do is provide that really safe space, but more importantly, we provide them with a bit of hope and trust that they can actually make another go of themselves, and they'll be really valuable members of the community again, and they can find employment, education, training, be successfully housed and live a really good life.
If you've had a lifetime of abuse, of trauma, of thinking that no one cares, of feeling unworthy, you can't fix that on 2 or 3 months. You need to know there's a place that you can go back to again and again and won't judge you and will just put its arms around you and help you move forward again.
If you're out there and you need help and you're in Adelaide, Hutt St Centre's the place to come. They will either help you with all your issues, or if they don't have those sort of core staff, they will direct you to the right places and support you through that process.
And it's a beautiful, safe complex. It's, to me, somebody said 10 out of 10. They looked at me and said, what do you reckon, Wal? I said, no, it's not 10 out of 10. That person said, why? I said, because it's a 12 out of 10.
I encourage everybody to try Hutt Street, to go there if they need help. I think it's the best community thing that anybody could have, and as far as I know, there's nowhere else in Australia that does it like this. This place is magic.